Howdy Dr. V, this is Forrest Chevaillier, and I am here by myself this time. No, it's a Sunday morning, so none of my friends are here to ask me questions, but I'm here to do questions 16 through 25 of the PBP project that you assigned. These are my last few questions, so I hope you enjoyed listening to my answers, and hope you enjoy these next few. So the first one is the genie wish. What would you wish for if you had a chance to make a wish come true? First thing is, whenever I get older, I would like to have season tickets to every single season of Texas A&M football. I don't know if you went to the game or not this past yesterday, but man, I was disappointed that we lost to Florida, and I would love to have the chance to go to every single A&M football game just because I love Aggie football that much. I would ask for my senior boots and my Aggie ring for free because those are two very expensive items, but two items that I really, really want and that I'm going to need to get somehow. I would also ask for the chance to ski and to go to somewhere in the Caribbean every winter and summer for the rest of my life, just at least for a little bit, just because I really have a passion for winter sports, but I also really love to sit in the sun and to go to the beach. So that would be my 5 wishes for my genie. My magic wand. What would you change if you had the power or means to do so? Well, first of all, something that applies to me right now is that I would change some regulations in the Corps. I feel like the Corps right now is pretty oppressive on a lot of the people just because they are making a lot of regulations, and it's hard to accomplish some of the goals that we have with some of the regulations that they set. Like, for instance, they really restricted the time that we have to work out, and so a lot of that time is now on our free time during the day instead of structured time that we had like last year, which I really enjoyed a lot and helped me stay fit. Another thing I would change is this, like, technology's influence on culture and society, and more so like people's communication skills being lost through texting and things like that. I don't know if you noticed or not, but that really bothers me with society, and that's one of the big things that I think could change with society. And then something also that bothers me is that we have the world produces enough food for every person on the planet, but not every person on the planet gets food. And that just doesn't make sense to me. So I would change distribution of food, and not that rich people wouldn't be able to experience excess, but that the poor and the people without food would get to experience that as well. Just because the world basically has enough food for everyone, and we already do that without even trying to provide food for starving people. So that's something that I would definitely change. Let's see. Question number 18. Fail-safe mechanisms. What would you do if you could not fail? Something that I would like to say is that I would like to buy an island. There's a lot of ways that you could fail in doing that. Basically, you could lose a lot of money buying that property. It's very expensive to keep it up. It's very expensive to live on the island and provide for yourself. So if I knew I would not fail in doing that, then I would definitely buy an island, because I think that'd be pretty cool to have one and live on there whenever you wanted, maybe in the Caribbean. I would take math at A&M. In my major, I'm required to take some higher level math classes that I'm just not good at math, and so and it's also expensive just for tutoring, and takes up a lot of time. So I have a plan to take some of those at community colleges in my hometown, but it would save me a lot of time if I could just get it knocked out at A&M. So if I knew I couldn't fail, I would take math at A&M. Also, I'd like to run a marathon. And part of the cool thing about running a marathon is that there is the chance that you would fail. But and so I guess that's not the best answer for this question, but if I knew that I couldn't fail and that I wouldn't get hurt, I would train and run for a marathon, just because that's something that my dad did when he was a little bit older than I was now, and I would like to do that sometime, maybe after I graduate. Number 19, kudos and accolades. Please provide 3 to 5 some of my biggest accomplishments to date. Well, first of all, getting into Texas A&M, I feel very privileged to be here, just because in high school I did not have great scores on my ACT, and then I was not in top 10%. And so I feel very fortunate to be here at A&M because I did not get automatically accepted in. I feel like the Lord got me here to A&M just by His own will, and I'm just very thankful. So that's probably one of my greatest accomplishments, is getting to this great university. Another one is making it through my first year in E2. It was something that it was an experience that no one can take away from me, and I know what I went through, and no one else can take away that experience. And so that was a really cool accomplishment for me that I know that no one else can take away. So that's pretty cool. And then in high school, just some small things. I was voted most spirited all 4 years of high school, and then also as homecoming prince one year in high school. So that's pretty cool. Number 20, weird claims to fame. What is the most unusual thing you've ever done? Well, definitely off the top of my head, first thing is that I have hitchhiked before. I repeatedly tell you about my love for outdoors and for winter sports, and so this past winter, one of my friends and I, we were skiing in Wolf Creek, and we saw this really sweet back area of the mountain. We wanted to go ski, but it was off limits, I guess, and so we just decided to do it. We could see the highway from a long ways away, and so we went ahead and did it, and did a straight shot for the highway. It took us a couple hours. It was really fun skiing, backcountry skiing, and we made it to the highway, and then we put a thumbs up and asked for a ride, and we hitchhiked back to the ski area. It was really, really cool. So that's definitely the most unusual thing I've done. Weird claim to fame. Big, hairy, audacious goals. What are my biggest goals in life? I would say my biggest one is to glorify God in everything that I do, and to always portray Christ's love to others. That's my life's purpose, and I hope that people see that whenever I die, that I glorified God and that I showed them Christ's love through my actions. So that's a goal that I have, to continue to do that and to do that furthermore through my life. To stay physically fit and to improve on my physical fitness, because as I think that's a really cool thing, is whenever you're disciplined physically and you have that lifestyle of discipline, and that's really good. It's one that I want to keep up. Also, running a marathon, like I said, my dad ran a few marathons whenever he was older or younger, a couple years older than I am right now, and I would like to do that for sure. And then have a family. I want kids. I want to have kids, and so that's a goal of mine that I think is pretty good to accomplish. Number 22, bucket list. What are some things you want to do before you die? I like to skydive. I think that'd be really cool to do. I got really close to doing it my senior year of high school, but it just came down to being too expensive. So maybe if I have enough money, go skydiving. Speak in front of a crowd more than 1,000, because I'm really scared of speaking in front of crowds. I'm really comfortable one-on-one or a group on myself, but speaking in front of crowds is really intimidating. I've never done it to a big crowd, and so that'd be cool to do that. And go see and spend time on an atoll. Like I said, I think islands are really cool. They're really pretty, and I enjoy spending time on the beach. And so that's something that I want to do before I die, is go vacation on an atoll. I think it's really cool how a volcano can become dormant, and then it can erode down and leave the barrier reef around. It's pretty cool, and I think that's something that's really neat in nature. So I want to go see one of those. Dream. Please provide one answer to what is your dream. My dream is to have a job, have a career that I enjoy, and I don't do it just for money. That is my dream, to research and study environment and energy, and work for an energy company, and do it because I enjoy what I do every day, and not because I am trying to make more money for myself, because money is not happiness. I've seen that, and I've experienced that. And I just know that if I chase after a job to chase after money, then I'm not going to be fulfilled in the end. And so I want to have a job that I enjoy. Legacy, number 24. Please provide an answer for what you want to be remembered for. What do you want to have on your tombstone? I want to be remembered that, like I said earlier, that I just loved others, because that's what God commands of us, is to love Him fully, and then to love others, love our neighbors as yourself. And I want to do that every single day of my life, because without love, everything else is useless. And I've seen that in my life, and I hope you can see that too. And I'd love to talk to you more about that. So just that I loved others, and I loved God before anything else. So, and then 25, anything I want to talk about, and I want to talk about my favorite A&M tradition, which is Reveille. So I have a book right here that is a book about Rev. It's got some really cool pictures in it that I really like a lot. And I'm in Company E2, which is the outfit in the Corps that takes care of the mascot Reveille. We're on Reveille 8 right now, and she is just so much fun to be around. It's such a cool experience to have her around. And so that's my miscellaneous answer. So hope you enjoyed my project, Dr. V, and I will see you in class. Thank you very much. Thanks, and Gig'em.